So I just wanted to show you guys my secret to my homemade ginger beer. This is a South African recipe that I grew up with, and one of my aunts used to actually sell ginger beer, and she didn't make it quite like this, but this is one of the twists that we did. So in Cape Town, when I grew up, we had a lot of pineapple, a lot of fruits, because it's a region that grows a lot of fruit. It's very tropical. And so we would take the pineapple, what do you call those things? Peels, and then just leave them here basically overnight. Once it cools down, so what I did was I basically took a food processor and just roughly did the ginger so it can be, you know, like a little bit chopped up, and I used the food processor basically, and then I boiled the ginger, and then once it was done, I put these pineapple peels here. It's a trick that we use, just adds a little bit of flavor to the ginger beer, and it gives a little bit of sweetness as well. So the next thing, I'm going to put a little bit of sugar here. I mean, you can put as much sugar as you want, but I don't like it to be sweet or too sweet. So I just put I think I'll put a cup of, and this is a big pot, by the way. So I will put about a cup or maybe a cup of sugar, and then I'm gonna put, once it cools down, because you don't want to burn yeast, and I'm gonna put a little bit of yeast there so that it can actually bubble and, you know, make the sound. So I am going to have 1 cup of the sugar. This has been sitting here for probably in maybe 45 minutes, just cooling down. It's still warm enough, so it's sort of like how you do like your bread. You never want to put yeast in very hot water because it's gonna kill it, so that's why I had to wait. Okay, so this is like, I don't know if this is enough, so what I'll do, I'll taste it when it's actual time to, after I strain it, to see if I need to add more sugar. But for now, I'm just gonna have maybe I need to add more, but let's do a cup for now. Then next step, I'm going to open this dry yeast, and that should help with the with giving it the acid so I'm gonna pour it here. I don't pour too much, okay? To be honest with you, I always pray that I get the estimation right when it comes to this, because again, I don't measure anything. I just hope for the best, okay? Don't judge me. That's what cooks do. So I'm gonna let it sit here. I think I may leave it overnight, because it's actually, what's the time now? 10:14 at night. So I'll probably just leave it here overnight, but I'm going to close it so that nothing crawls in there, if there is one. Just to be on the safe side. I may have to taste the sugar just to see if it's good. So I put another 1/4 cup of sugar here, but this is supposed to be actually like, the pineapple will add to the sweetness, so you really don't need too much. I know that's a lot, but let's call it not too much. Okay, so I just came back. I had to go to the store to get these bottles. I was looking for glass bottles. Glass bottles are the best to store this ginger beer, because they don't expand like plastic bottles. But basically, I've already had some that I've put away, and so I'm just gonna pour this here. So it started actually bubbling, as you can see. You see, it's got bubbles already. You have to leave a little bit of gap for all that gas. these are kind of perfect because I mean you can really drink this all in one sitting, but you can at least maybe use it 3 times and open one bottle at a time. Make sure you leave the other ones tightly closed because you want that gas to stay there for as long as possible, because once it goes flat it's not as good as when it's got bubbles. If it has bubbles it's a lot more satisfying. And it looks like my bottles are not gonna be enough, but I did have a green one that I can use as well that was already here at home, but I bought this for $1 at Walmart. Hopefully this will be, and you have to make sure that you mix it because it does settle in the bottom, the powder and all the so I did add a little bit of organic powder here, by the way, because I kind of wanted it to have that very strong ginger taste. And when the kids come here next week, which I'm gonna meet my kids next week, you know, they moved out and all, but we decided to keep the family strong. And you know, like, we want to be independent, but we don't want to not care about whether we see each other or not, right? So you have to nurture those relationships. If you want to have a relationship with someone, you have to keep it going and not assume it's always gonna be there, okay? So we agreed with the kids to have a monthly get-togethers, even though we see kids a little bit more often. I had to wash this after I came back. So even though we see her more often because, you know, she's a little bit closer to our house, we don't get to see Luke often. So we agreed to just have monthly get-togethers as a family. Oh, it looks like that's going to be enough. Yep, I'm gonna drink the leftover one tonight. We're gonna sit upstairs and watch a movie. Don't know which movie we're going to watch, but so there you go. My 6 bottles. I actually have a total of 8 bottles, but here it is. It's a little, this one is a little bit darker because I actually, what I did was I boiled the thing and then I didn't peel it completely, like I peeled off most of it, but the little parts that were left, so I boiled all of that. So that's why the color is a little bit brown than it should be, but it should be good. Okay, let me put this in the fridge. And my fridge is full. I thought that my fridge wouldn't be this full once the kids were no longer here. We have this milk, people. This is, I should have taken it to my friend, but this is almond milk. I don't know any good recipes for it. I need to look it up online and see what I can do. So when the kids come here next week, I'm gonna give them each a bottle, and I'm gonna give them homemade sausage. I feel like I should be homesteading, literally. You know, I'm a member of these groups on Facebook that have to do with homesteading, and oh my gosh, those people, they make me tired just looking at their at everything that they have to do to create self-sustaining homesteads. It's unbelievable, the kind of canning, food preservation that they do. It's like to the extreme. Okay, and I admire them, I really do, you know. But when I think about it, if I had to do that, I'm like, though I'm not a big fan of, you know, over commercialization of everything, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I see why. The need for grocery stores. Okay, so now I have this one left. This is gonna be so strong. Let's see if I can put it in a glass. Maybe we should just have the Moscow mule. Okay, so I decided to use my Moscow mule container. I'm not going to put alcohol here because I'm sure the yeast is already, like, the fermentation already gave it a little bit of an alcoholic bend to the drink. But what I was gonna say is I am not going to put alcohol here because when we went out, I had a glass of wine and I'm so sleepy right now. Anyway, it's like I'm not used to drinking, but I do, you know. That's all we've been doing since the quarantine. It smells so good. Okay, so here it is. I don't know if you can see it. Wow. Wow, I am a certified homemade ginger maker. Honestly, look at this. It's so good. It's like, it tastes like how I remember my aunt, how she used to make. And I'm gonna have ginger for weeks. Homemade, all organic, sugar, ginger, pineapple, yeast. That's it. So there it is, the final product. So I have 6 bottles plus these 2 big bottles here.